Hello, it's Matt Cook here. Premature ejaculation. Is it caused by oversensitivity? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. We're going to look at that right now. The thing about premature ejaculation is there's several kinds. One of them is where you get inside your partner and then you come really fast, like 20 seconds or a minute or whatever. You just don't last very long. That can be caused by getting a little overexcited and oversensitivity because you haven't had intercourse for a long time, or because you're in a very excited state and you're not exerting any kind of control at all. So that's certainly one kind. There's other kinds though too. And one of the kinds where you come really quickly, sometimes even before insertion, and you don't even have a hard penis. So hey, you could come without even being erect. So this is usually caused by something else. Frequently it's caused by overuse of porn. And overuse of porn actually, it sounds paradoxical, but it has a desensitization part to it where the brain's pleasure centers get desensitized and require greater and greater escalated porn use in order to get off. But it's also a sensitization of certain pathways where certain things get you super excited, certain cues get you super excited. It's just how it works. And that's just how our brains work, man. It's not like you and I can do anything about it. It's not really who we are. It's just like our brains, Like there's parts of our brain that do this, parts of our brains that do that. That's how it is. It's no problem. It's just that what we're learning now is how to deal with that and fix things that we can. So that's just really helpful to do that. And when I work with a lot of guys, there are these two different types of premature ejaculation, and I'll tell you how to tell the difference in a moment. One of the big causes of the first type, which is just caused by just coming too quickly, just period, is performance anxiety. And in fact, I've got a separate video on performance anxiety. And performance anxiety is something that's pretty easy to fix. It's pretty easy to fix. I mean, it may be something that only occasionally happens, but I'll be able to show you how to make it so it never happens. So that's fine. And if you don't have performance anxiety, if you relax, especially relaxing the muscles in the what they call the pelvic floor, which are the muscles that are including your rectal muscles and the muscles you exercise when you do Kegel exercises, which have all these big Latin names, but basically you relax the muscles near your penis and it tends to go away. So here's how you can tell what the causes are of premature ejaculation. Do you have it when you masturbate? Most people don't have it when they masturbate. And that tells you that it's something to do with partner sex. So if you do have it when you masturbate, then that's one thing. So one of the couple of things that, some insights into what kind of causes it before we talk about the solutions. We talked about porn use. Another thing that can cause it is poor masturbation habits. So when guys masturbate, they don't really give any kind of thought to their habits that they're building up, how they're training their brains. When you have a activity that produces a reward, like masturbation, what you've got is something that is activating the pleasure centers in the brain. And this is how habits get formed. This is how we train ourselves, basically. So if a guy masturbates in a hurry to get to the finish line for one of various reasons, he's in a rush, he just likes to orgasm and get it over with, he's just hasn't thought about it very much, that's what he does, then he's training his brain to have a quick ejaculation/orgasm, and therefore sort of training himself to be a premature ejaculator. Another thing is that guys naturally, when they're super tense, they will come really quickly. And here's the reason for that. Biologically, us guys are designed by nature to see a woman that could be impregnated and go at it. Now, I'm not saying that that's a good thing to do or that we don't control our urges this way, but deep in our reptile brains or whatever, animal brains, there is this instinct to be able to mate quickly and consummate and come quickly so that our sperm gets to impregnate a female that may be suddenly available, kind of a sneak attack, as it were. And so she's designed us to be able to come really quickly. The idea is to make a lot of babies, spread your sperm all around. So those are two reasons why you might prematurely ejaculate just because you've been training yourself with poor masturbation habits, and just because if you're over tense, super tense, you'll be responding to this nature's program, which is get in her and come really quickly, before her, main man comes back and, clubs you, throws you out of the cave, whatever. So, solutions. One solution can be getting over performance anxiety, which basically involves relaxation and a mental game here of understanding that you don't have any control of your penis and you don't have any control of your erections, and that it's perfectly good whatever happens. And once you get into that mode, everything's fine. So performance anxiety is one, getting rid of performance anxiety. Another one is if you've got those like really soft erections that don't work very well and you can come even before you're erect, that can be caused by porn use. So you need to recover from porn use. And porn use is it's not easy to recover from, and it is an addiction. Not everybody suffers from it, but many men do, millions of men do, because high-speed video porn is so different today. It's more like having instant access to these, amazing sugary desserts when all you used to ever have was vegetables and meat. High-speed video porn is very damaging to a lot of guys' brains and causes them to become desensitized to ordinary rewards like sex, like partner sex. And actually, even though it sounds weird that it works this way, it actually contributes to premature ejaculation, the kind that happens even with a soft penis. And then there's other fixes sometimes that can be done. So I hope this has been helpful, a little bit of insight into premature ejaculation. The idea is that once you overcome the causes of it, you'll be able to have sex 2 or 3 times in a row, and you'll be able to have sex for 20 or 30 minutes or more without having any kind of problem. And it really is a tremendous boost. And it's not something that you are stuck in with what you're doing. And that could be either whether you come in a minute or two or because of the desensitization problem from porn or other reasons. Hope this is helpful. Matt Cook here.